Yo! Welcome to another Unwrapping video. Stories are very important. Other people's life experiences, the way of seeing things, most of the time very different from our own point of view. We learn from each other. I see life as a huge market where there's no money. There are only experiences. We trade with others and we always earn something with the exchange. Positive or negative, but either way it will make us grow. Telling our stories is very important, but more important is to listen to those with things to say. Or without things to say, to listen to the world in general, to listen to everything around us, to live outside of our reality bubbles that give us a sense of protection, but that it is fake. You can't live a life without taking part in it. We are meant to exist together as a community. We're here to boost each other and to have fun. To learn from each other, to improve everyone's life quality. Therefore, to stop making those mistakes that can turn someone's life upside down. I'm going to tell you a story, a real one. A story that needs to be heard, to no longer need to be told. Like most of them, from someone very close to me. The son of a very conservative couple. Conservative, averse to change or innovation, and holding traditional values. The word conservative doesn't necessarily mean something negative. What is the problem? That the world changes. World is organic and we gotta evolve with it. We humans are pretty organic too, neither black or white, living in a huge spectrum of genders, colors, thoughts, behaviors, and this is why we're such interesting creatures and we can give so much to each other, because there's no way we're going to find somebody else like us. But his parents didn't think about any of this. All they could say was,
"What do people say?"
Like if people's opinions were more important than your son's mental health, than your son's happiness, than your son. How much do you think you can hurt someone in such a selfish way before it is too late? We should ask ourselves many questions before messing with somebody's life. Who do we think we are? Would be the first question for me. He, straight man, well that's what he said, for the longest time, comfort zone, I'm assuming here, told his parents that he was getting married to another man a few months before the actual wedding. What? What are people gonna say? Why didn't you tell us before? A man? Are you gay? But you've been with girls before. Have you been with men too? What are people gonna say? Sorry, not sorry, ma'am, but you've asked all the wrong questions. Let me help you out here. Where are you getting married? What is his name? Have you picked your suit already? If not, I can help you do it. Are dogs allowed? How many people can we invite to the party? Are parrots allowed? Can we bring parrots? And although you, ma'am, asked all the wrong questions, I'll quickly answer them for you anyway. What will people say? It does not matter. Why didn't you tell us before? Well, most likely because he didn't feel safe talking to his own parents about his sexual orientation, and clearly rightly so. He just couldn't. A man? Yes, a man, damn it! Are you gay? It does not matter. But you've been with women before. Bisexuality, pansexuality, rings a bell. Boom! The mum was the worst part. Dad was a bit more going with the flow. He was surprised as well, but first thing he did after his son told him that he was getting married to a man was going and hugging him, instead of putting his own fears and interests first, like the mum did. I am very disappointed with the mother, as you can probably tell, because she told me something in our reunion we had a few months after the episode that really hurted me, and I will tell you in a bit. They got married, everybody had a lot of fun in the party, probably the mum was angry, getting pissed somewhere in the property. And then they went home, and weeks went by, and the lovely couple decided to have a baby. What will people say? Who thinks about us? Grandparents of a baby without a mother, and with two fathers, what will people say? The lovely couple adopted two babies, two lovely little humans that now have a beautiful home. These babies have amazing parents that would give their own lives for them. Parents that have had to go through a lot of opposition in order to get to where they are right now. That they have lived with fear for a long time, and now, only now, after 40 years of their lives, are starting to be who they really are. Humans affected by homophobia, by others people's fears, by their own fears, rejected by their own family. At first, after having shared with them one of the most beautiful and important news of their lives. And now it is my time to ask questions. Is it worth it? What is it all for? Ma'am, you've made your son real sad. And not only after he told you he was getting married to a man. You clearly weren't a safe place for him to go to, as he wasn't able to share with you any of this until last minute. Are you asking yourself any of these questions? Or all you care about is what will people say? I personally care about this family a lot. They all are great people. Son, husband, mom, dad. But sometimes it isn't about being a great person or not. It is about listening. It is about loving. It is about having empathy. It is about learning from other people's experiences, from other stories, like from this bittersweet story that I've just told you. Not changing overall when we're clearly wrong isn't a talent, and life teaches you that. But please, make sure you learn to do so without ruining somebody else's life first, or without ruining yours. Life is too beautiful and short to be unhappy. Months after the wedding, we saw each other. And of course, the main topic was the wedding. Mom, still angry at the world because she had an amazing son, married to a man, what a waste, came to me and said, "It is just, you can't be happy at all costs." That really triggered me. So you saying your son should not be with the love of his life because that for you is to be happy at all costs, so then you could be happy yourself? She believed her son had no right to be himself, and she wasn't ashamed of saying so, which is the worst part. Apparently she could be happy at all costs, but not her son. He should give up on his own happiness in order for his mother to be happy. And she really meant it. Honestly, can you explain it to me? Because I just really can't understand it. I am no parent, but I know deep inside me that nothing, absolutely nothing, would make me be against my child. Nothing of this kind, at least. If my child was a psychopath, they wanted to destroy the world, or some sort of crazy stuff, then yeah, I would have to disagree. But yo, because he's gay, honestly, really? Again, is it worth it? Look at how much you've lost by now. You've lost your son's trust, among many other things. So many stories that need to be heard do no longer need to be told. Let's learn from other people's experiences and do the right thing. Many times we don't know what is the right thing. Making mistakes is, of course, allowed. But when we're talking about human rights, there is clearly only one right way to go. Love is love. Cheers to all those stories that have been told and that have helped us to understand. Cheers to all the people that have made a difference. And cheers to all the stories that we won't need to tell anymore. Over and out.